What is up, you guys? Whoa, what's up with that? What is up with that? I'm over here. Sorry for that. Whoa. Don't know why I was echoing, but we should be good now. If there's a little bit of echo, I'm sorry for that. But what this video is just a quick little video on the shoes that are in the game and the shoes that they scanned in, and unfortunately the shoes that they didn't scan in that I think that they should have scanned in. So here's a little brief review on the Adidas. Of course, we got the big game Dame Lillards. These were scanned in this year. You could tell, you can see the definition at the bottom of the soles and stuff like that. The D Roses, unfortunately, were not scanned in the game. You could tell they kind of had that generic 2K look to it. Um, the dual threat Bs, they were scanned into the game. You could tell, like, you can pretty much, if you can look at the 2K shoe, and you could tell which one were scanned into the game. They actually scanned the foams, these foams, into the game too. You could tell because they're a little fatter, like how they are in real life. And yeah, so, and looking at these foams, you can obviously tell, look, they have that 2K generic look to it, so you could tell they weren't scanned into the game. As far as the Nikes, it's not much. I mean, you know, of course they have these, the KD7s, the Aunt Pearls, my favorite KDs on this game. The detail that they used for the that they put on the shoes are really good and they're crisp this year. So I think that's a pretty cool thing that they add to the game. Now with the KDs, you can tell which ones weren't scanned in. These weren't scanned into the game. You could just tell, look, these ones were not. And these are the same shoe. Keep in mind, they're the same shoe. So these ones were not, and these ones were. Now, that being said, of course you have the Kobe's, and then that's the new thing that they bought this year too. They have like a whole lot of one shoe, so like they'll just have like different colors. If you see that little plus symbol at the bottom, that means they have more in that style. Okay, some of the Kobe 9s were scanned in, like these ones scanned into the game. Obviously, they have like a sleeker toe to it, so you can tell. These ones were not scanned in. I believe they could have been, but I doubt it. Those look to be, and maybe those were scanned in. These, I don't know why they're $25,000, but they are, and it's ridiculous. The Kobe 10s were scanned in, and the Kyrie Reds, these were scanned in. You can tell because you know you can see at the bottom to where like it kind of arches at the right points, and these aren't. These have that 2K look to it. You can kind of tell. Okay, you see how these, like, they arched up, like I said, and these ones don't. They kind of just have that 2K feeling to them, and unfortunately that's kind of bad. They brought back the LeBron 9s, which is pretty cool. So there's something off about them though. I don't know what it is. I can't really tell, but there's something off about them, which is probably why I don't wear them. Of course, they have a lot of LeBron 10s. It's probably one of his most popular shoes. So yeah, there's that. Of course, they brought back the 11s, sporting the new 11s, or not new, but the different types of 11s he had. Of course, the Black History Month, All Star, Christmas, Elite, the 2K14 11s that are only $500 because unfortunately they weren't scanned into the game, so they don't look as sleek and finessed. Uh, yeah, of course they have the regular 11s, and then they brought the 12s, which I think they're ugly, but they actually scanned those into the game. And these are like irrelevant shoes. I mean, down here I kind of like the wax shoes, except for these. These are pretty cool, the little Nike Zooms. And of course I had to buy the shoes that I have in real life. These ones right here, the 2013 Hyper Dunks, and then of course I bought the black ones with the white on the back, because those are the shoes I own in real life, and these ones I just happen to like those ones, so that's why I got them. And that's it for the Nikes. Okay, we're gonna do Jordan last, because of course that's the most seen. They didn't scan any of these Reeboks in the game, so as you can see, they have the Shacknosises. Just gonna go over the most popular ones. They have the Shacknosises. They have the questions. And you know the Walls, the old school John Walls, of course. Under Armour. I mean, pretty much if you like Curry, then you'll like Under Armour. They got the Curry 2s. And the difference between the Curry 2 and the Curry 2 PEs is, of course, I could do all things at the bottom. Right there is where he signed it or whatnot. And then, of course, between the Curry 1 Royals and the Curry ones is the same thing. So the generics, and then now what they all been waiting for, the Jordans. They have the 2009 Jordans, the threes that I really like this year because they added the elephant print and then they look a lot more defined, which is pretty cool. They added the fours. They have three different fours. They have the black and white ones, the retros, and then the one that my main man John got. You got those blue and white fours. I don't know which ones they're called. They bought the laser fours in the game. Oh my gosh, I was just like, yo, look at how sleek those look. Like, those are so in detail, it's crazy. They got the fives. They just have one pair of fives. I don't know why. And then they have a pair of tens. I don't like those ones, so that's why I made the BOBs that you see on my feet right now. Of course, they have the Columbia Blues, aka Legend Blue 11s, Cool Gray, Pantone, Space Jam, Concord, and of course, the breads. They have the Dirty Bread 13s, the He Got Games, and then I don't know which ones those are. I guess they're just black and white, whatever. And then of course they have the 14 lows, and then they have the Laneys, so that's pretty cool. And then of course the irrelevant Jordans, irrelevant. And my custom BOBs that I can no longer take off, because if I take them off I'm gonna have to rebuy them. And then the irrelevant. Then I didn't buy my Raging Bull 5 because I'm waiting for 2K to make the patch. Got the Raging Bull 5s. Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh my gosh, they fixed it. They fixed the shoes. Guys, I'm happy. Wow, this is live. I swear to God, I haven't looked at the shoes yet. This is cool. Wow, they fixed it. I'm gonna go ahead and end the game off right there. I gotta tell my friends, but stay tuned for the next Shady 2 Times video. This is gonna run about 7 minutes long, a little bit longer than what I expected just to go over shoes. But hey, if you guys want to see me do more, oh, I forgot about the RevCons. The reverse Concords, aka just the reverse Concords, because the tuxedos actually don't have the little red at the top of the tongue right there. Not the top of the tongue, but the Jumpman's red, or the Jumpman's white on the tuxedos. And the tuxedos are lows, so I mean, there's that too. But yeah, like I said, stay tuned for the next Shady 2 Times video. Peace out. See y'all.